Ooh, that's cold. Oh my goodness.
It's really gel, you guys. Look at that.
One thing about me, I know how to grow my hair, period.
Beautiful painter, I love the way you painted the sky tonight. Beautiful savior, come have your way in me, you're my one desire.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be teaching you guys how to do a complete reset on your natural hair. This is for my girlies that may have a little bit of soft heat damage they're trying to get rid of. Their curls just aren't looking the same, they want them to bounce back up. Your hair has been really dry lately and you can't figure out how to hydrate it. I feel like this wash day is going to really help you out, and at the end of it you're going to feel like you have a completely different head of hair. But also in this video, just to make it a little bit more interesting, we're going to be doing a comparison between the Tangle Teaser and the Unbrush and see which one is better. And we're also going to be making DIY Chia Seed Gel and see how that works out. So today's video is going to be a little bit of education, a little bit of fun, and a little bit of just trying stuff new. You know, just relax. So if you want to see that, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Click the subscribe button, put your notifications on so you don't miss any uploads. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram for daily content, and check out my hair care line, period, if you're interested in getting some products to help promote growth. Alright guys, let's get into it. So like I said, this wash day is intended for the girlies that just feel like their hair has just not been acting right lately and you want to like give your curls some life, you know, revive them. I'm gonna be honest, I'm just really tired of reviewing products at this point. As I'm currently filming this, I just finished the Mielle review and that was like completely hectic, so I kind of just need to take a break. The same way I took a break after the Fenty review. It's just, we just need to switch it up for a minute. So I thought we'd just do something a little bit more lightweight and do an educational hair video just so I can get a little bit of relief. So like I said, I just did Mielle last week, so this is the wash and go from that. I used their custard from the pomegranate and honey line. My hair actually still looks pretty good. My hair actually turned out so good I decided not to stretch it. I've just been banding it every single night. I kind of want to wash my hair, but I need to film content. I have no content. But like this length though, like this is an unstretched wash and go, and look at this length. Nothing beats the feeling of when your hair first touches water. Like, water is so important when it comes to growing your hair. I can't even explain it. Anytime you're getting a moisturizing product like a leave-in conditioner, twisting cream, something, if one of the first three ingredients doesn't say aqua, don't buy it. Because the root word of hydration is hydro, and hydro means water. So your moisturizing products needs, honestly, I would say if it's not the first ingredient, but at least one of the first three. Look at this length. Oh my goodness. Do y'all see this? My hair is so long. And also, it just looks so much healthier. Okay, so first things first, we're going to go in and cleanse. So I'm going to be going in with the Way Thick Hair Shampoo. It's funny because I mentioned this line when I did the Cardi B hair mask. I used this to wash my hair, but I didn't film the wash day for that. I went on live on TikTok and did my wash day. I remember saying how much that sucked because everybody thinks I'm so mean with my reviews, but I actually really like this shampoo and the conditioner. And it's like the one time I actually really liked the product, I didn't film it, so. There you go. I'm still trying to figure out my lighting. It's like, if it's too bright, you can't see the product. At the same time, if it's not bright enough, I and my hair look weird. But I really like this shampoo. So I actually went on Way's website and I saw that they had like a fine hair shampoo conditioner, medium hair shampoo and conditioner, and then a thick hair shampoo and conditioner. But I'm not gonna lie, with Way, I didn't expect them to have different options like that just because like who they really market to. Essentially, I didn't expect to like their products because from what I've seen, they don't really cater to black hair like that. So I was shocked that I actually really liked these products. They are pretty expensive though. I put the price on the screen, I don't remember, but they are on the pricier side. But I would definitely repurchase them again. Look how just smooth and creamy that is. Alright, then going with my scalp massaging brush. It's actually funny, I don't think I used this last week. Maybe I did, I don't know. But honestly, you can never go wrong with a scalp massaging brush. This one is from the Innate Life, and the reason I like it is because the bristles are super like soft. They're like a rubber material versus a plastic material like the ones you can get at like Walmart or something, like the cheap ones. Which I've had before, don't get me wrong. But this one just feels way more comfortable on the scalp. Versus the other ones like are like a little bit painful if you like went in too hard, you know. Also with the scalp massaging brush, it's easier to get to your scalp without tangling up your hair and your roots. Y'all know I have tangly roots. It smells really good too. Then I'm just gonna go down the ends. I'm gonna add a little bit more just so I can get the rest of my hair. Also, I stopped just shampooing my roots this year, and I've noticed that I actually like it better when I shampoo the length of my hair, especially when doing washing goes. There's so much product on your hair. I feel like if you have a shampoo that's moisturizing enough, it won't be a problem to go down the length of your hair because it's not gonna like strip your hair, dry it out, you know? So just be aware of that. But if you still want to shampoo your roots, just shampoo your roots. But I'm just saying, for me personally, I think I like shampooing the length of my hair better. Let's see if we can get a good shampoo pool. That was nice. Y'all heard that? It was delayed, but it was good. Alright, let's go ahead and rinse it out. I'm freezing, by the way. Today's one of those days I'm just really cold for some reason. And y'all, I think I'm keeping the side part permanently, at least for right now. I think it's because when I did those bangs earlier this year, they just grown out so much to where it looks kind of awkward now in the middle part. But I don't want to cut my hair again, so I think I'm just going to keep the side part. Look at that. You see how clean my hair is? Definition is there. I just like that shampoo. Now, let's section our hair and detangle. That's very important today. We want to make sure we get all of our shed hair and tangles out before moving on to our next. Oh, look, we still got shampoo under there. Brittany. How long have you been doing your natural hair? It's just so thick, I just feel like I get every single part and I never do. Okay, it's still not out. I don't really care. Of course, we're going to go in with the matching conditioner. So the Waistlength Hair conditioner. I really like this as well. I really wish I would have recorded my first reaction using these products. These are up there with my favorites in 2024. So we're going to go in with the conditioner. This is what it looks like. Like, it's super thick, right? It's not going anywhere. It's just, it feels, wow. It's just super thick and creamy, which is what I like. I can water my eye. Let's get into our comparison of the Unbrush versus the Tangle Teaser. Y'all have been asking me to try the Tangle Teaser for a while. I actually received a PR package from them in December. So they sent me a bunch of these as well as the circular oval ones, which will be part of the giveaway store I'm doing. So thank you for your patience. It's a lot of products. But this is the one we're going to be trying today. It's interesting. Like, I've never tried a Tangle Teaser before. And when they first came out, I think they just had like the ones you hold like this. I didn't even know they had like an actual one with a handle. First, I'm going to go on the right side with the Unbrush, and I'm going to do the left side with the, the Tangle Teaser. Like, come on, y'all. Like, when I first tried this brush, y'all don't understand. I was in genuine shock. I thought it was going to be one of those regular brushes that don't really work. It's okay. But this genuinely shocked me when I first used it. I was shocked at how quickly and painlessly detangled my hair. Even though the Unbrush company, which is FH1 Heat, isn't the best when it comes to creators. I don't know specifically creators of color, but they for sure were not nice to me. I talked about my experience with them when I did the video comparing the new Unbrush versus the old one, which is the one I have now. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, it's been a hot minute since I've used a conditioner that gave me enough slip to detangle my hair this quick. Because last week was Miel, and that conditioner wasn't the best. And then before that was 4C Only. I post those videos out of order. But the 4C Only conditioner, it just did not have enough slip for me, but it was really hydrating. Like, the deep conditioner was very hydrating. I would definitely use it again as a mask. Just detangle with something else. But this conditioner, I'm not using a lot, which is great because of the price. This is coming off of a wash and go, and my hair wasn't even stretched in a wash and go. So it should be like the most tangled possible, and look at that. This is why it's important to really understand what products your hair likes, because it will really make your life easier when it comes to hair care. Alright, now let's go in with the Tangle Teaser. Alright, let's add our conditioner to the section, making sure it's thoroughly absorbed, there's enough product, saturated, the same amount I've been putting on all the other sections. So this is the Tangle Teaser, and to me, one of the concerns is how close the bristles are together. That's usually not the best for tighter textures as far as detangling. Also, the bristles on this one are made of a more flexible plastic, like it's easier to bend them, versus this one has a harder plastic, which also isn't the best sign of, you know, it working on tighter hair. Do y'all see this? It just, yeah, this just isn't. Versus, yeah. And yeah, after I go in with the Unbrush, it detangles beautifully. But before then, what's going on? Let's try section number 2. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, when you genuinely understand how your hair works, it's easy to spot when stuff isn't in. When you genuinely know your hair, it's really not that hard to spot what isn't gonna work for you. So a lot of these reviews, I can already kind of predict what's gonna happen before it happens. The way that brush is designed doesn't look like that brush is designed. It's like that brush is not designed to be suitable for tighter textures. I feel like if you're gonna come out with a detangling brush, honestly, I feel like you should like mimic the unbrush, but in a way that like isn't like you're not like in violation of their patent, but you know, like, because obviously the way that they designed this brush, for some reason it works really good on tighter textures. Watch this. Try it again, right? It's getting stuck, and I'm at the last inch of my hair. So I have to literally go like this, even if I go vertical, because I know some of y'all gonna be like, go vertical. Like, you see that? Versus, if I just take the unbrush, I can literally start right here, and it will pull through. You see? I can literally start up here, and it will pull through. And this literally cuts your detangling time in like a fourth. And y'all see me, and I will show y'all again, but y'all have seen me take the shed hair out of this unbrush so many times. It does not pull your hair out. And I'm gonna do you one better, because I know some people think that this brush goes through so easily because it's not actually detangling your hair. Watch this. Like, before it wasn't going through, but now all of a sudden it's going through the root. Like, come on now. And this is giving very similar to the pattern detangling brush that I tried in my second pattern review, which I'll link somewhere. How like the ends are super defined, but the roots are puffy. Okay, last section. One more time, just so I can see, look. Starting at the end, it's getting caught. Versus starting at the end, goes through on the first pass. And look at that, it's fully detangled in like 4 to 5 passes. And then look at that. So yeah, I would not use this again because first of all, I don't define my hair with a brush, so I wouldn't use this anyways for that. But when it comes to detangling, this one is just not it for type 4 hair. If you're a type 4 girly with tighter textures, I would recommend for a detangling brush going with something like the unbrushed where the bristles are wider apart. So maybe like a natural hair paddle brush would be a good option, as long as it don't have like those little balls at the top of the bristles. And also make sure the plastic is pretty flexible, like you can easily bend the plastic, versus this is, you know, it's pretty hard, so it's not the best suited for our hair. The easy detangling brush is also a good option. I would say the Felicia Leatherwood is more so like this one, so I didn't really like it that much. But yeah, if y'all have any more detangling brushes y'all want me to review, let me know, because that could be a cool series to do. But now that we have detangled, let's go ahead and rinse the conditioner out of our hair. So yeah, I really like these two products. I was shocked that I like these products because, again, Way and who they market to, I wouldn't expect it to work for my hair, but I really like this. If you're a type 4 girl, you're looking for something new, this might be a good option for you. This is my second time using the conditioner, and I most likely could get another use out of it, maybe a use and a half. And then the shampoo, of course, like, it's still, like, it's not going nowhere. But now that we've shampooed and conditioned, now let's get into the actual reset portion of the video, which y'all see me do this a billion trillion times. We are doing a bentonite clay and ACV mask. If your curls are struggling, you need to just like reset and like renew your hair. This is a great way to do this. Clay helps to detoxify your hair, pull out all the impurities, all the things that are keeping your curls from really popping. So this is always a great option. So we're gonna start with some bentonite clay. You can get this off of Amazon. I'm pretty sure they have it in Target and Walmart now. I'm just gonna pour some in my bowl. I gotta open another container because that one's pretty sparse. Then we're gonna go in with some apple cider vinegar. You can also get this at Walmart, Target. Just make sure it has the mother in it. That's very important, because if not, you're gonna have a problem. That's all that gunk and stuff down here that is like really good and nutritious for your hair, so just make sure you have that. Go in with a non-metal utensil. Every time I do this and I use a metal utensil, because I forget, I always get like so many comments, so make sure you use a non-metal utensil. So I'm just gonna keep mixing it and adding more until it gets to a consistency I like. Like, we need to add way more, because that's like what we're gonna do with that. I think we're good. It's a little lumpy, but that's all right. Don't want to make it super thick though. In fact, I might make it a little bit looser than this because it makes it difficult to apply when it's really thick. I'm gonna add a little bit more apple cider vinegar. You want it to be like a loose stick, if that makes sense. So the last time I did a bentonite clay mask, I did it as part of my maximum hydration method video, which I will link somewhere. And basically in that video, you start with an apple cider vinegar rinse, then you deep condition, and then you go in with this mask. And when you go in with this mask, you go in like you're doing a wash and go, and you define each individual curl. I'm not doing that this time, but I am gonna go in like medium-sized sections to make sure every hair strand is fully coated. But I'm not gonna go in and define each section. So I'm just gonna take the mask. It's a little lumpy, but it's alright. Yeah, this is pretty messy. You know, it's funny, my camera actually died right before I started making the mask, which was perfect because if it died during this process, like, y'all would have just not gotten the rest of the footage. But you see, I'm just like lightly separating my curls. I'm not going in and thoroughly shingling. I don't feel like it. I've just honestly been exhausted with hair content lately, so I'm just not really super detailed with my hair like I was, you know, a few months ago, and that's okay. If you're natural, you understand going in and out of phases with your natural hair, and I'm just in the out phase right now. And also, this is also really good for your scalp, so don't be scared to put it on your scalp. A lot of people like to use this as a way to like detoxify their scalp. So look what I'm doing. You see, I'm applying it. Make sure it's applied everywhere. Very similar to how I apply my deep conditioner and get the inside of my hair. And then I'm just gonna go and just separate. Oh y'all, I'm so cold right now. So freezing. I literally had to make another batch because I was like almost out. I use about half a jar of clay whenever I do this mask. So I hope that gives y'all an idea of how much you need to use. I'm kind of ready to get out the shower though. This is one of the longer wash days that I'm filming. And imagine doing your wash day and then doubling the time, you know. But I genuinely enjoy filming. I genuinely enjoy providing hair content for you guys. I do. I really do. It's just sometimes, just like any job, it can get a little bit overwhelming and exhausting. Sometimes you just want to switch things up. You kind of get tired of doing the same thing. But then when I post the videos and I see y'all's comments, I'm like, okay, it's all worth it. I'll shut up. What I don't realize is like I actually really am helping people. And I don't realize I am until people tell me that I am, you know? But like I see people say, you know, your videos have helped me to learn to love my natural hair, which I love. People are like, your Christian videos help me grow closer to Christ. I've been so insecure about the way I dress, but your modesty series has really helped me. I'm like, oh, thank you. That's so sweet. So I know I'm making a difference, but it's just hard sometimes to understand the impact that you're making, especially when it's like an online situation. You're not like in person seeing it. All right, it's almost done. I'm trying my best to make sure that this mask gets on every single strand. I have Bentonite clay all over my camera. That's gonna be fun to clean later. Actually, this stuff is not hard to clean up. My hair really has gotten so long. I know I've been saying that a lot lately, but it's just because one thing I tell y'all, hair growth takes time. So your hair, if you're taking care of your hair, it's going to be consistently growing. You just won't be able to tell for a few months. So I'm finally starting to see the growth. And I also am watching like older videos. I'm like, dang. Like, all right, it's all done. Just made 2 ponytails. And as always, with the leftover that I have, I'm going to put it on my face. This is also a good facial mask. Ooh, that's cold. Oh my goodness. The way I look always kills me when I do this. I look so creepy. Like, if I celebrated Halloween, this just might be something I would do. Then I'm gonna take the rest and just dump it on top of my head, cause why not? You know this reminds me of? That show Charmed. Rest in peace to Prue. Like in real life, she passed away from cancer. That episode where like they were like turned into like pottery statues. This is what this reminds me of. That was my pre-Christ days. I know it's like witchcraft, but like when I used to watch the show, that's what it would remind me of. Alright, I'm gonna let this sit on my hair for 30 minutes. You know you have 30 minutes? 30. Yeah, I'm just gonna let this sit for 30 minutes. I'll be back and then we're gonna rinse this out and then finally get out the shower. Oh my goodness. Alright, you guys. It's been 30 minutes. I cannot move my face. My hair is pretty hard. So let's go ahead and rinse this out. Let's get it off my face. And I'm not running my hands through my hair. I'm just kind of smoothing it because I don't want to mess up the definition. Now the heat is fogging up the camera. Oh my goodness. Alright, but y'all, sorry about that. But look at that. That looks so good. Alright, finally all done with the wash day process. My hair feels so good. So now let's get into styling. Okay guys, so I have everything set up here to do this recipe. I'm gonna be using Naturale 85's recipe that she posted like 6 months ago because she's like the OG. Because she's like the OG of DIY hair products. And it's actually pretty simple. Okay, so first things first, we just have to start with a cup of chia seeds. I have this one. I'm not sure if there's a cup left in here, so I have another bag. This is actually a 3/4 cup. I grabbed the wrong one, but that's okay. We'll just figure it out. Okay, I need like another little bit. Well, basically just the rest of the bag, really. Then I need 3 cups of water. So you do 3 cups of water for every cup of chia seeds. And then we're just gonna let this sit for 30 minutes. That way it has a chance to thicken up. If you've ever eaten chia seeds before, I make chia seed pudding all the time. When you add like whatever liquid, you want to let it sit for a few minutes to thicken up before adding your other stuff so it mixes better. So this is gonna like get like a gel-like consistency. But I've also seen people make chia seed gel the same way with flaxseed gel, where you put it on the stove and warm it up to make it thick, which is also another option. But we're just gonna wait 30 minutes. Like, look at that. It's super liquidy, so it's gonna get like gel-like later on. Okay, so it's actually been like 45 minutes, you know, but just want to show you guys. It's like very jelly now. Okay, so then what we're going to do is we are actually going to pulse this mixture in order to pull the gel away from the chia seeds. In Whitney's video, she said make sure you don't actually like blend it, but like just pulse it just to pull the gel away. We gotta go step by step because mine doesn't have the like little option to pulse. You just kind of gotta do like that. Then we got a pair of pantyhose. Cut it. Then we're just gonna pour it in. You guys see it? So just squeezing all that gel out. It's really gel, you guys. Look at that. Y'all saw how much trouble I had making that flaxseed gel. So I'm glad this one turned out to be pretty simple. Alright, I think I'm almost done squeezing the gel out. Want to get as much as I can because chia seeds are not cheap. Alright, I'm going to pour it into this mason jar just so it's easy to apply. Ooh, perfect. Okay, y'all, this is what it looks like. It's a little warm, probably from being in the blender for a little bit. Like, that method is genius. Natural 85, you ate that. I see why Whitney's so successful. That's crazy. That's so creative. Who would have thought of that? Now that I'm all done, I'm going to let this cool off a little bit, thicken up, and I'm going to clean up, and then we'll be back to actually try it. Alright, let's go ahead and wrap up this video. I've been filming since like 11:30, I think. It's currently 3. So I'm hoping I can finish my hair by like 6. We have Bible study at 7. I do, if y'all know, Naturale Rose's Bible studies every Thursday at 7. Today's Thursday. So I'm trying to hurry up and finish. First, let's go ahead and spray our hair with some water. Takes a second to kick in. I just sprayed my glasses. Then I'm going to go in with my hydrating hair butter because I want to make sure my hair is nice and fully hydrated. I need to get a new one soon because I'm almost out of this. I'm going to apply a little bit more than I normally would just because my hair has been sitting with no product for like a good hour and a half. So it's a little dry, but you can already see just how much natural definition I have in my hair from that Bentonite clay mask. So I'm going to split it into a smaller section without breaking any of those curls up. Alright, now for our chia seed gel. Okay, let's go. Oh wow, do y'all see that? That is crazy. Y'all, look at that. And Whitney said in her video, the more gel that you use, the stronger cast you're gonna have. So y'all know me, I love a crunch. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more on top. Hopefully this doesn't flake like the flaxseed gel flaked. Because I didn't peep it when I was filming. But while I was wearing that wash and go, I noticed it was flaking. So hopefully this one doesn't do that. Like, it still shocks me how much hold these DIY gels have. It's literally just like chia seed and water. So you would think that it would be just way too watery and it wouldn't have hold, but for some reason it like competes heavily with these gels that we be buying. Look at that. That looks just like if I went to the store and bought a gel. I already knew this was gonna be good because I saw Whitney's hair when she used it, and she has type 4 hair. I think this might be another wash and go where I don't stretch it.
When your why is not clear, the voice of suicide can have volume when you suffer. Your why is the strength that can cause for you to withstand the wind. This is why in premarital, I always ask the couples, I said, okay, is your why clear? Because God never gives you somebody for romance. He gives you somebody to advance. Before there was ever likes, my why was solid. So when people leave comments, when people make letters, when people say things, it doesn't faze me because my why is clear. You have grown to a level of maturity in Christ. When plans change, you don't view it as disappointment, but you view it as God ordering your steps. Since all of us are under the heavens, this means that you and I have been given time and a purpose that you're supposed to occupy while you're in time. How tragic it is to waste a lifetime entertaining distractions and neglecting your assignment and your purpose. Let me give you a whole cheat code. Whatever entertains by default trains. Life is measured by time. To waste life is to waste time. So watch this. Wasting time is a subtle form of murder. It's to take life away. Netflix is killing you. Hulu is killing you. By 32, when I'm 46, I will. By the time I'm 50, if you and I were to stand before God right now and he were to ask you, what did you do with the time I gave you? How did you make me get glory with your life? Tell me. All of this sword fights that I see amongst the body and arguing on YouTube and Instagram lives, I'm like, okay, the devil loves this. He loves this because he knows division limits us walking in dominion. The devil knows when there's division, we can't walk in dominion. You'd be successful in culture, but wasting your life in the kingdom. If I want to give this to you, I wrote it down the same way the Holy Spirit gave it to me. A wasted hour began as a wasted minute. A wasted day began as a wasted hour. A wasted week began as a wasted day. A wasted month began as a wasted week. A wasted year began as a wasted month. Every second mattered. See, it's the puddle we overlook that becomes the flood you drown in. 3 of the biggest blindfolds of why we do not maximize time. Number 1 is by putting our perspective and identity in the hands of others.
Okay guys, all done applying product. So I decided to play the sermon I was watching while I was applying products to my hair. I 9 times out of 10 am watching a sermon while I'm doing my hair just because it takes forever. And it's a nice way to just kind of sneak one in during the week. But let me know if y'all like me inserting clips of what I'm listening to. And it might be like a new thing, I don't know. But this is what my hair is looking like. This side, this side. Of course, the back view. I definitely feel like this is going to give me a nice cast. Real quick, let me just apply some of my pattern edge control to my edges. And I'm going to just slick these bad boys back. So that way when it dries in the direction that I want it to go. I'm not sure if I want to tuck it behind my ear today. I did that last time. No, I don't think I want to tuck it behind my ear. But this pattern edge control is probably my favorite edge control I've tried this year. And then also, I'm going to just take that edge control also and just apply that to this part of my hair. I like to do this so when my hair dries, it does not dry like covering my face because that's so annoying throughout the week. And then just apply a bobby pin so it will stay in place. And I'm also going to apply a little bit of edge control around the perimeter of my part just to make sure those flyaways stay flat when they dry. They don't dry like puffy. It's important to set your hair whenever it's wet. With tighter hair, once it's dry, you kind of stuck with however it is. So, okay. So I definitely think this is way better than the flaxseed gel. Just starting off, first of all, it was way easier to apply. This is how much I had left. So I'm going to sit it in the dryer for about an hour. And then I am going to diffuse the rest of my hair dry for about 30 minutes or so. And then from there, I will decide whether I want to stretch it or not. Whenever I sit in the dryer, I don't get as much shrinkage when my hair dries because it's like drying it fast, so it doesn't have enough time to shrink up, if that makes sense. So if it looks fine, I won't stretch it, but we'll see. All right, I'll see y'all when my hair is dry. Okay, guys, I'm all done. My hair is fully dry and my hair is unstretched. Look at this clip from February where I did a wash and go, hair is fully dry, it's unstretched, versus this. One thing about me, I know how to grow my hair, period. I never thought I'd have a wash and go touch my shoulders in its unstretched state. Like, that was a goal of mine, so I'm actually very happy that I achieved it. But anyways, these are the results of my hair. It is very hard. Like, y'all hear that? There's definitely a crunch there. But my hair is super defined. Curls are eating. Like, my hair looks really good. And I don't mind the crunch, y'all know. It's just gonna make my hair last longer. And it's not like anybody's running their fingers through my hair. Even if I did have a man, I would not let him run his fingers through my hair. Like, what are you doing? One thing I did notice was there is like some white residue just at the top of my hair. I kind of got the same thing with the flaxseed gel, so I think that just might be something that comes with the DIY gels. Also, y'all can see my hand, like this is where the gel dried on my arms and stuff, and it like formed a little like flaky cast. What I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to take my oil from my hair care line, the Soothe and Strengthen Oil Blend, and I'm going to apply it to the top and just see if I can get rid of it. I don't want to do too much because oil will help to break the cast, and I want my hair to last, especially at the top where it needs to remain flat. So let's just try it. Yeah, that definitely helped a little bit. Oh my goodness, y'all, but this came out so good. My hair looks so pretty. Wow. Like, real quick, you guys, one thing I wanted to point out, because I did not notice this during filming, but there was way worse of a white cast on my hair than I realized. Some of y'all noticed it in my recent videos that I filmed with this wash and go. And also, unfortunately, this wash and go flaked so bad to the point where I had to put it in a bun after a few days, which sucked because this definition is insane. I think this is just something that happens with DIY gels because I had a similar experience with the flaxseed gel. I've seen people give some tips on how to make it flake less, so comment that if you know, but yeah, this kind of sucked. I'm sorry, I just can't get over the length. I'm sorry, I know I'm annoying, but you'll be happy too if your hair is growing, right? But anyways, guys, that is it for this video. That is like my entire like hair reset routine. I like to do that routine anywhere from 2 to 4 times a year. The last time I used a Bentonite clay mask was in February, so it definitely was around that time to like go ahead and do it again. Bentonite clay really helps to detoxify your hair, just allow your curls to pop. I will say that when I did this wash and go, it took me about an hour versus 2 hours, just because my hair was defined like so much easier than it was previously because all those toxins and stuff had been removed. So I really was just applying the gel, doing like some little shingling. It honestly did not take me anywhere near how long it normally does. And you can see just my curls just look so much bouncier and healthier than they have been the last few videos. Not that my hair was looking bad or damaged before, but it's just, again, always nice to just give your hair that extra TLC and reset every now and again. Just make sure your hair stays nice and healthy. If you guys have any questions about this routine or anything that you need me to clarify, leave it in the comments and I will do my best to answer them. Also, let me know any more hair care videos that you would like me to make. I know a lot of the hair care, hair growth videos I've made are kind of old, so if you want me to do updated versions of certain things, definitely let me know that. Also, my favorite products of 2024, I'm planning on filming that either next month or November. I have a few lines that I still want to try this year before I make my final decision about my favorites, but trust me, it is coming. I see y'all's requests, trust me. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, click the subscribe button, put your notifications on so you don't miss any uploads. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram for daily content, and check out my hair care line if you're interested in getting some products to help promote growth. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate y'all, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.